Hello, listeners. This is the inaugural podcast of Three Stuffed Guys. I'm Jeff
Campbell.
I have no last name.
I'm Blake, and I also have no last name.
Rudy. And it's Matt Rudy.
Matt Rudy. And I do have a last name. It's just one whole long first name.
Exactly. And this is a podcast.
Padcast. It's a bad podcast.
It's a bad podcast that you'll probably regret listening to.
Mm-hmm.
But we've already got your money, so
Yeah, that's true.
whatever.
Now, how stuffed are we right now?
I think you guys are a little more stuffed than I am.
Yeah.
Maybe we should describe
The
to
point
the
of
listeners.
what the show's about.
I guess. I mean, I wanted to leave a little to the imagination, but whatever. We can ruin it.
Mm-hmm.
Three Stuffed Guys refers to the three of us.
Mm-hmm.
We are guys.
Not men.
Not quite men. Not boys.
Wow.
A little bigger than boys. Well, two of us. And
Not in the pants. They were tiny as hell.
well, of course. I mean, Jesus Christ. Shit. And then we are stuffed.
Full
of all sorts of stuff, really. Mostly food. Probably some air.
blood
Blood and bile and,
dreams and
dreams and
hope.
No, I have no hope. My hope is gone. But that's a tale for another podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But we do eat, and we eat a lot. So I ate Whataburger a few hours ago. Therefore, I am not stuffed per se.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stuffed in spirit, and I'm full of shit most of the time.
You want to tell them what you had at Whataburger?
I had a double Whataburger with cheese, ketchup only. If you ever take my order, or if you ever get me Whataburger, that's what you get.
Listen up, Whataburger workers.
Listen up, Whataburger workers. I do not like anything else but ketchup and cheese on my burgers. That's it. I'm pretty plain. I also had some fries, and I had an apple pie, and I had a side of gravy.
That sounds good. What the fuck did the gravy go with?
I dipped my fries in it.
But I mean, like, what do they sell at Whataburger that requires
No, you
gravy?
can just order gravy. Oh, they sell chicken strips.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're good too.
The
like
world
Dip the apple pie in the gravy.
Yeah, I dip my apple pie in the gravy because we're in Texas.
It's gravy, yeah.
So, you dip everything in gravy. I mean, I dip my gravy in gravy.
That's me burping from my meal that I just had.
Good job. And I had a Dr. Pepper.
Of course, we live in Texas.
I mean, yeah. So, however...
All you New Brunswicks out there.
Yeah, I mean, just a shout out to a few random cities. We hate Schenectady, and
Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie can suck a dick. And we fucking hate New Brunswick.
Okay, the real question is, did we settle on whether or not we hated Portland, Oregon?
I don't hate Portland, Oregon. They have some great food there. And...
But, I mean, really, they can go fuck themselves, though. Right?
Well, they can.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, but...
But should they?
I don't think they should.
Because that would mean reproducing, and we don't want that.
Right. Yeah, we want the line to die with them.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we basically want Portland to die out eventually. But
And just turn it into a giant prison state.
Well, it already is.
If you move there, you're...
Yeah, you'll be shivved in your sleep. But anyway, so that's what I'm stuffed with.
I'm stuffed with a sandwich
Okay.
that I made myself.
What kind of sandwich?
What is the term? Like a grandma sandwich? Is that what the...
A grandma sandwich?
Isn't that what they call a sandwich that has two pieces of, like, normal bread, not like a sub type bread that you get at, like, Subway or Quiznos?
I have never heard the term grandma sandwich.
And that's a technical term for
in
when I
my
roll
life.
with it anyways, but... It had ham.
I'm not sure I agree with you.
No,
but...
it had 2 slices of ham on it, though.
Okay.
It had 2 slices of buffalo chicken.
Okay.
We got really quiet. My parents told me buying turkey. I don't know why.
I was trying to... Okay.
It was pretty good. I toasted the bread. It was wheat.
Well, yeah, you should.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to toast it.
And I squirted a little mustard on it.
Yeah, so you lost me there.
Yeah. I'm trying to be healthier. I'm not trying to put mayo on it.
Yeah, well, I guess I understand.
And then I had a piece of bread on the side.
A piece of bread on the side of your sandwich.
But not a piece of bread
Not
that I
another
would
piece
use.
of the bread from the
Yeah,
sandwich.
not another like sandwich.
It was
piece,
like Italian
a
bread.
grandma bread. It was Italian bread.
Okay, all right. Well, then I guess I can understand.
With butter on it.
I mean, it's a lot of carbs, but
That's
cool.
Trying to lose weight, so.
And that's the way to do it.
Well,
As
yeah,
many carbs as you possibly can have.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
That's what I heard on People magazine.
Good. That's a good source of information to base your life on.
That and Cosmo. Lots of sex and lots of carbs. So you lose weight.
Well, I have many bones to pick with Cosmo, but
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that later. Matt Rudy, what did you stuff yourself with?
I stuffed myself with some spaghetti meatballs, and let me just say that there was no sauce with the spaghetti meatballs. It was just spaghetti and meatballs. That was it.
Wow.
So pretty dry.
Pretty dry, I would
On
imagine.
a scale of 1
Yeah.
to 10, how delicious?
Probably like a 5. It's just neutral.
Okay.
It's just neutral. I mean, it was food. So
It was sustenance. I will be able to move around
Charge
later,
our batteries.
but
without the sauce,
right, it's
you
not
ain't
really
going.
not Flavor Town.
No,
Okay.
no flavor at all.
Is that isn't that
Just
a TV show?
just starch and meat.
Flavor Town.
Flavor Town. Isn't that show with the fuck am I thinking of? That Nickelodeon, that little like kid show? Or it's like Disney or something?
Yeah, I don't watch Disney or Nickelodeon
Right, well no one does.
because I'm not a boy. I'm a stuffed guy.
If you're a stuffed boy, then
Call the cops. Something's wrong here.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're thinking of Funky Town
Funky Town. No?
by Lips Incorporated.
No. I love those Everclear song. Funky Town by Everclear.
Hey, I think Everclear would do a great cover of that song.
Okay.
And I think Everclear is still relevant.
Can we get this on record right now?
Discussion
Can we get on
of music
record right
today.
now? What is your favorite band of all time? Jeffrey Campbell.
Everclear.
Everclear. Alright.
Okay. No, actually, but you know what? Everclear is from Portland, Oregon.
So they can go fuck themselves.
So they can go fuck themselves.
Okay.
Art Alexakis, fuck you.
We need to establish right now that this is not a podcast about music.
No, it is not. It's not at all. We hate music.
We hate all types of music.
Really, I mean, if you
Country.
if you listen to music, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
If you know what music is, you need to die.
Go fuck. Yeah, just
And
crawl somewhere and die.
if you play an instrument, I'm going to come to your house and kill you.
But that's okay. That one I'm actually serious.
By the way,
about.
I do play guitar.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But that one I'm serious about. Like, I hate it when people play instruments in public. I hate going
In
to
public, sure.
because I go to
Unless it's a concert.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
want to be walking around the street.
No, I'm talking like an improv, like an impromptu. Some kid just like whipped out his acoustic guitar and is sitting in the quad, just stroking them strings.
Yeah, I don't like when people sit out in public and stroke things either.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, I do like some of that, but
You want to tell them about the time that you were?
no, we were not going to talk about that. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of public musicianship.
Yeah.
Really,
I'm not a fan of concerts either. I'm gonna be
I'm
honest.
not a fan of going out
We're
and being in the world.
We're three stuffed guys. Like we can't
I mean,
move
All we do is sit on this couch and eat,
and eat.
and that's pretty much our lives.
So what is this podcast really about, though? Let's get to
This
this.
podcast is really, from my understanding, from the 50 meetings or so that we had prior to this, that we were actually going to be talking about
Music, right?
stuff.
we actually agreed we would be talking about music.
Yeah,
but
so I didn't think we were going to talk about music because I thought music was an
Yeah.
important point in which we all hated and wanted to yell at people. But If that's not what this podcast is about, then I might just leave right now.
Well,
Did you lock those doors?
they're not locked, but I mean, you're going to have to open them and be loud and stuff.
Okay, well,
It's not really worth it.
I guess I'll stay. No, we're going to talk about a wide range of entertainment.
Well, let's just say everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to talk about everything, though.
We are, though.
Do you think so?
Yeah, this podcast will run for about 1 to 2 million years or so. Constantly, every day. We're going to have a new show.
I don't know if we have the hard drive
We're
space
just
for
going
that.
to talk about everything. Everything in the world that you could possibly think of.
Really?
Yeah.
It's pretty ambitious.
Yeah. No, we'll probably just,
Probably a
we'll
little
probably just
too
stick-
ambitious for 3 people who sit on a couch and get stuff.
That's true. We'll probably just talk about what movies. What do we like? Movies, games.
Movies and games.
We like
and,
talking. We talk about talking.
And movies.
More movies.
And games.
Okay.
And I'll talk a little bit about some TV shows that I watch.
I watch TV shows too.
However, these guys, they don't even really have like, cable or anything like that.
Well,
they actually
we
watch.
proved that we do have cable because we have Dragon Ball Evolution playing in HD.
Yeah, but it was on a big screen TV and it was the size of a postage stamp. So I don't really know if you
Well,
can
that's
call
not
that.
my fault. That was KPAA HD channel.
Right, I
whatever that
know.
was.
And you have what Grande Communications here, so
Mhm.
yeah, Grande can suck a dick. Oh,
They're actually one of our sponsors.
are they sponsoring?
They are sponsors.
Oh shit! What I meant to say was
Time Warner can go suck a
can
fucking
suck
dick.
a dick
Yeah.
because
That's
I mean, fuck them.
Mhm.
Wait, hold on. I think I have Time Warner.
Are they sponsoring your portion of this podcast?
Yes, they are. AT&T, who provides my phone service. Verizon. Anybody got problems with Verizon?
No, not
Are
really.
we okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I have a
We're all
problem
good.
with them. Nobody has them here, though.
Good.
I
All right,
used to have
then
them.
you
I
know
used to
what?
have them.
Verizon
Go fuck yourself, right?
Yeah, you can fucking die. Although I would like to get FiOS if I ever could in my area.
Well,
Because
now
I
you
keep
just-
hearing it's
God damn it,
blinding
well-
fast speeds.
Then don't be dissing on Verizon, because
I'm
now
not
they're not
dissing
going to
on
be able to put it in your
So
neighborhood
much.
because they'll know who you are. This is going to the world,
The
Jeff.
world.
Uh-huh, yeah.
I thought we were sending this to your parents.
Well, yeah, then they're going to send it to some headhunters out there and see if...
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I'm glad I didn't use my real name.
Mm-hmm. Nobody here used their last name except for Matt Rudy.
For Matt Rudy.
I'm fucked.
Yeah, you're screwed, buddy. Okay, so movies and games
And not music.
and no music,
No
no books,
books.
because
They're boring as shit.
I mean,
Who
come
wants to
on, really? Who reads anymore?
read? We probably won't even touch on subtitled movies, to be
Um,
honest, just because it requires a little bit of reading.
Right, and we won't do that. No, if it's badly dubbed, then that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'll turn that audio on just so that I don't have to read the goddamn subtitles. Because, I mean, obviously American actors are going to be better anyway.
Let's
Come on,
come on, USA.
let's go.
Did you guys
Come
watch
on.
the Olympics? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I watched.
I didn't.
I watched the trampoline yesterday.
What, no.
They actually have professional trampoline
What does that mean?
as part of the gymnastics.
No, I don't get it. Explain it.
You don't know what a trampoline is? Okay, a trampoline is a stretched. I don't know what it's called.
It sounds like bullshit so far.
No. Yeah, I mean, you jump on it.
No.
You go up and down, and people
An elevator?
like that.
Like an elevator.
Yeah, like an elevator, but without the box that
Okay.
you're in.
Okay.
Just imagine free fall.
Okay.
Okay, but there's something at the bottom that shoots you back up.
I get it.
You got it now?
Yeah, it's like a Donkey Kong barrel.
Exactly. Okay, I'm glad we were able to come up to an agreement on that.
I don't
But
get
I did
I don't
not
know what you mean by
realize-
professional trampolinist.
Well, I mean, not okay. I guess it's not professional because the Olympics are supposed to be amateur anyway,
Well,
even though all of
whatever.
our professional
yeah.
basketball players play.
Michael Phelps doesn't seem like an amateur anymore.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know if you can really call world class athletes amateurs, but
amateurs.
whatever. That's not my purview.
So what do they do on the trampolines?
They jump and they do flips.
Okay, so it's like gymnastics on the trampoline.
It's gymnastics on a trampoline, and they actually score them. And they actually put a square on the trampoline itself, and they have to stay within that area. If they go out of it, they deduct points. This was all stuff that I learned for the first time yesterday watching this, because I didn't realize that I could, at one point in my life, have trained to jump up and down for a living. And I watched archery.
Which is just a complete waste of time.
Yeah. And then also the shooting event is like airsoft, basically, now. They don't even
use real guns.
No. Fuck. And they did it indoors.
Can we just, real quick, fuck Colorado, too, for
What?
that?
Yeah.
Because the whole thing, I mean, it's a tragedy.
I don't know. Do we need to fuck the whole state?
Yeah, because
we can't just fuck the one guy that actually.
Well, no, because Columbine happened there too.
True.
You know the water.
It's true. It might be the water, I guess.
Crazy people up in Colorado.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah. Fuck
but
Colorado.
that's why they took bullets away from the Olympics.
Is that the reason why?
I don't think it is.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm pretty sure they've been training for this for a few years, and that they've been doing it the same way for this. I'm pretty sure switching the type of ammunition that you're shooting is going to throw off your game a little bit.
No.
No?
No.
No? So shooting a bullet and shooting an airsoft pellet are the exact same thing?
Yes.
Roughly?
Have you ever been hit by an airsoft bullet?
Yeah. I've been hit by a real bullet, too.
It hurts, right?
No.
No? What about the real bullet?
No.
Oh, not really. See? Same thing.
I guess that's true. I felt like a little bee sting or
Wait, did you really get shot by it?
Yeah, look.
No.
No, I didn't.
Well, now we have nothing to talk about. No one here's been shot.
I guess I should have taken a bullet.
Should have.
It gives us material. Okay, well, let's segue from the Colorado shooting straight into Dark Knight Rises.
Okay.
So, what did you think
that's
of the
an
movie?
appropriate segue.
It's the most appropriate
Yeah.
segue.
It really is. I liked it. I liked it more than... I don't know if I liked it more than the other two.
I didn't like it more. I still like The Dark Knight the most, but it's all because of Heath Ledger. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a terrible movie, even if somebody else was the Joker, but he really made that movie.
Yeah.
So,
I
thought there were, I don't know. I enjoyed it.
Did you have a problem with, spoiler alert, did you have a problem with Robin at the end?
No, I didn't really care. I mean, whatever. Nolan's done, so I don't really look at that as anything, really. That's just him trying to say this world will go on without me. So I have no problem with that. I mean, it's a little too cutesy the way they unveil it.
That his name was Robin.
Yeah, but I'm fine with it.
I think that character should have played a different person. Like, they could have used Joseph Gordon-Levitt to play a bigger role.
Yeah.
Because he's going up.
He was like kind of like the bitch role.
Because I think in like the Dark Knight series, they have like Azrael. I think that's his name, Azrael.
Azrael.
I think so.
Yeah, who basically takes over for Batman.
Right.
So they could have played that instead of the whole Robin
nobody
thing.
Nobody knows that unless they read comics.
This isn't a comic cast.
No, this was for people who know Batman from
Batman
Tim Burton's movies.
Yeah.
Well, Tim Burton hit it pretty squared and hit that nail on the head.
In the nuts, yeah.
He got perfectly like what the comics, what the whole story of Batman was. I've never seen Tim Burton fuck up a single movie or story.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he's the most consistent director.
Edward Scissorfingers.
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderworld.
Alice in Wonderworld.
No, what did he call it? It's Underland, right?
Yeah.
It's named something different.
Yeah,
it's not Wonderland. It's called
different.
Underland.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I agree with you. He's terrible.
God.
And he started with a little bit of promise,
and
I think he bought into his own hubris and hype. And
He started with a lot of promise.
yeah, he did.
And then
I don't know if I'd say a lot of promise.
Well, I like Edward Scissorfingers, and I like Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I like Edward
Beetlejuice
Penis
and,
Hands.
Penis Mouth, and
And Beetlejuice was fun.
yeah. Well, I kind of like Sweeney Todd still. Like, I still like Sweeney Todd. I like
Sweeney Todd's
musicals.
okay.
Nightmare Before Christmas, because he did all the character design.
Was that Henry Selick?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I know. I'm talking about his movie that he directed, though.
I'm just saying, like, without the characters.
Well, I know, but
Frankenweenie.
Yeah, we'll see how that is.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and that's obviously a classic.
Did he do that?
Yeah, he also did
What,
Big Top Pee-wee too.
James and the Giant Peach?
Seriously.
She's in pieces. Henry Selick as well.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. And you got to give all that to Roald Dahl, not the...
That's true, because Roald Dahl wrote the stories.
Yeah.
And Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Exactly. Which Tim Burton fucked up.
Nailed. Oh. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Agree to disagree.
potato, it's all basically the same. Yeah,
there's not much to say about The Dark Knight Rises, because it's like, everyone... I'm not gonna say everyone, for those who will argue with me about this later. Should I get name anybody?
Which one? We'll probably get tons of calls from like Tasmania or something.
Mm-hmm. Why Tasmania?
Do we have phone lines in?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think there's a phone in here. Okay, well then, fuck it. We can say whatever we want.
But I was gonna say, like, I don't think anybody's gonna like have a I don't know. I feel like talking about like The Dark Knight Rises is like it's a great series. Like, sure, there's shit wrong with it.
I mean, there's stuff that's wrong with it. There's stuff that you just there's plot holes, and there's just stuff that wasn't quite as salient a point as they wanted to make. It just seemed it didn't flow as well as The Dark Knight did to me.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was number one. It was a little too long. They needed to trim out about 20 to 30 minutes of fat in the middle there. They really did.
Or like what we discussed, like make it into a 2-part movie.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm glad Christopher Nolan did not do that, because that is the trend, and people are starting to get fucking pissed off about it.
So let's segue out of Dark Knight Rises
into the third Hobbit movie.
Yeah.
Yes,
thank you.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I think there should have been like they should have cut out more things that you didn't really need, or shortened it, and then did more like the character development. Because Miranda Tate she has like 3 fucking scenes, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm the bad guy." Like,
I agree. They should have spent a little more time.
And you're just like, "Oh,
and you're supposed to feel bad for for Bruce Wayne at the end of the movie when he finds she stabs Batman.
Yeah.
And like I kind of feel like bad for Bane, because like the entire movie he's like brought up to like this like badass villain, and then he gets shot like a bitch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like, oh, like really? That's the way he ended, by Catwoman's hands?
Yeah. Who was barely in the movie as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Who like mentioned like what she robbed like 2 places, and now she's like the cat burglar.
One of the places, and like she robs Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In like the first scene, and like that's and we were talking about this too, Matt and I we're talking about how like she robs Bruce Wayne, and then he looks up on his little computer and finds out kind of who she is, and finds all these like articles about like the cat burglar strikes again and whatever. And it's like you'd think that Bruce Wayne would have already known about.
No, because Bruce Wayne has been in seclusion. He's not even been watching stuff. He's not keeping track of anything.
So what is he doing?
He's been gone for 8 years, dude.
But he's just like he's in his house.
Yeah.
The Batcave's right underneath.
I know, but he doesn't go down there anymore.
Why?
Because his girlfriend got killed.
But I'm asking, like, what was he doing in his spare time? I mean, he was there for... Oh, it was 8 years.
No, it was 8 years.
Was it 8 or 6?
Yeah, it was 8 years.
Okay.
They said that specifically.
Are we going to quote you on this?
Yes, you can quote me on
Okay. So for 8 years, what is he doing? Is he watching TV? Is he...
I don't know.
How do you just, like, sit for 8 years?
I just imagine he sits in a room and stares at a wall.
I asked that question, like, how does he do that for 8 years? But... fucking Paco does that for...
Exactly.
He's done that for 50 years.
Exactly. I mean, what if all he does is sit on a couch and get stuffed?
Okay.
You couldn't see us doing this for 8 years?
True, I mean, they did deliver him food.
Yeah, exactly.
First scene.
Jeff, are you suggesting that we're all Batman?
Whoa. Don't put words in my mouth.
Okay.
I can't speak for anyone but me.
Alright.
But I am the Batman.
Okay. we got that out of the way.
But I'm done.
Can you do
if you got a problem, go to fucking Robin now, okay? Yeah. I'm fucking done.
Can you do your Batman voice?
No.
It's perfect.
I don't know how he does that either, man. Yeah. My voice would have completely gone out after 10 takes.
Well, you heard him on the set of the Terminator.
I mean, yeah, I know.
I don't think he's forcing that at all. I think
that's probably his regular voice.
Probably. Do you think like when he has to do those scenes in Batman,
they just put somebody in his sight line, pisses him off,
fucking with lights up in the corner, and
probably that's what I would do.
And then they hide him real quick. They hide the guy that was fucking with the lights, and then he goes,
the
what I want to know is, okay, I want to know why Christian Bale is so method, okay, that for the Machinist he lost so much weight, for American Psycho he got so ripped, and for this movie, for this series of movies, why did he not live like Batman? for years. He should have, at least while they're shooting the movie.
Well,
why was he ever out of character?
Are you saying he should have?
He should have been fighting crime
in his spare time.
Yes.
Yeah.
As Christian Bale or as Batman?
As Batman. Or as Christian Bale. Either one, really. I don't care. I'm just saying,
So you're saying it's like
I doubt his commitment to the role.
Okay.
Because he did not attempt to stop crime. Because they shot in New York for this one.
I
Okay,
mean,
how many crimes were committed in New York
probably
while they were shooting this goddamn
one
movie?
every few years, I imagine. Like it's a lot, right?
Well, they have cleaned up the streets a little bit.
They have.
Mm-hmm.
That was mostly Harvey Dent doing there.
That's true. I don't know.
That's
I'm
a
just
real.
saying.
There's a real method actor.
Yeah, well,
Harvey Dent, played by Harvey Dent.
played by Harvey Dent.
He cleaned up the streets of Manhattan.
Hmm.
My question is, are you suggesting that, and this might be a touchy subject, but are you suggesting that Christian Bale should have stopped the Colorado shootings?
No, because they were done shooting the movie.
That's
Okay?
true. Okay, they
So-
were done. They were done. This is the
It's not
trilogy.
his fault anymore. Okay,
Alright,
that's
so
on to whoever,
rest assured,
whatever other superhero movie was shooting, which Henry Cavill shooting Superman
He
should have saved the people because they're still shooting.
That's true. He signed a contract.
Exactly.
He's playing
I mean,
that
he's
role
fucking
for
Superman.
Yeah.
He's playing that role for next 10 years.
You know,
And for
Seriously.
Justice League, yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna be in
and
that.
for
Exactly.
Justice League,
So
so.
he needs to be out there stopping shit. I mean, seriously, I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just laying every crime that happens in America, and really around the world. Superman's worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's true.
He lives in America, but come on.
Can he fly to other planets? I'm
Yeah,
not.
he goes out
yeah.
in space. He can do everything.
So he's really responsible for the universe.
yeah,
or
well,
maybe the
Green
galaxy.
Lantern really is more like.
Jeff,
I just wanted to talk about Green Lantern.
I just watched that movie the other day.
Yeah, I watched it again a little bit. Yeah.
Again, I'm sorry. What?
I mean,
Did you watch it? How many?
I've seen it one time,
One time.
and then I saw little bits and pieces when I was flipping through the channels.
How many times did you flip through the channels? Did you watch Did you get the whole movie through?
No.
Through clips.
No, I will sit down and watch the whole movie one time to begin with,
Okay.
with my wife and child,
Okay.
and then after that, I wanted to shoot myself,
Mm-hmm.
and then I wanted to kill Ryan Reynolds
Mm-hmm.
in that order, really,
Yeah.
because that's how terrible I felt after the movie. But
we need him.
I guess.
We need the Green Lantern. He's the protector of the.
I guess. I don't know. I guess they need him for Justice League now.
Is he going to be in Justice League?
Yeah. They're trying to...
So I know they're wanting to reboot Batman.
They do. They're going to reboot Batman. They're
Right after
they're
Man of
doing
Steel.
Superman. They're going to reboot Batman again. And then...
Let's just call it Batman again. It's a great name. But people were commenting on I was reading a little article about it, and people were saying why not just make a Batman Beyond movie?
I mean, you can. The problem is that most people didn't watch Batman Beyond. The general audience.
I'm sorry, everyone watched Batman
I
Beyond.
have never seen Batman Beyond.
Have you seen Samurai Jack?
I watched one episode.
Have
of
you
Samurai
seen Batman Beyond?
Okay, then.
It's the same show. It's about a samurai who takes out monsters
A samurai named Jack.
Samurai named Jack, Batman Jack.
Who goes through
Bat-
time.
Bat Jack.
His name is Bat Jack. Jack Batman. And he saves. Yeah, he goes back in time and.
He goes back in time?
Is that
Yeah.
Samurai Jack?
Yeah, he goes through time.
Really?
Goes back in time.
And he goes through time,
I
because
mean, it's-
there's times he goes into the future.
It's just getting stupider and stupider as you say it, so I'm really not feeling
Well,
like
that's
I
why
missed
they
anything.
canceled the show.
Alright, see? See, there are many shows out there that I never watch when they're on,
I'm trying to think of any
and I don't miss them.
Yeah, I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to think of. Some show that I remember watching and really liking, and then after it got either canceled or finished. If I can even think about a show that I would go back and rewatch. I mean, I guess Lost. I like Lost.
Yeah, you like Lost.
Old school Nickelodeon, 90s Nickelodeon.
See, I can't go back and watch
90s.
Yeah,
Cartoon
no,
Network.
Doug
I've
and
seen some of
Arnold.
that stuff, and it's not good.
Patty Mayonnaise and
Well, I
Scooter
mean,
Brunswick.
I
Or
don't know.
whatever.
If you compare it to what they have now,
Scooter.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, no one watches cartoons.
They liked Dexter's Laboratory and all that shit.
See, that was all after my time. So
What was your time? Hanna-Barbera's?
that was Hanna-Barbera's The Flintstones.
Okay.
No, I'm not that old, but my time was G.I. Joe.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And,
Captain Planet.
Transformers. No, Captain Planet was even after my time. Well, it was right at the tail end. But I didn't watch it.
Teenage Alien Ninja Turtles by Michael Bay. Was that one of your classic cartoon childhood pictures?
No. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was.
I don't know that one. See,
I used to love.
It's the
that
one where
show.
they didn't replace the lead female actress. That's the one it is. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the one where.
So when they got to the third Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they didn't have to replace
I
any
watched
of the actors.
the cartoon Transformers. When people say Transformers the movie,
you think of Lion. You think of Lion and the Transformers theme song.
That's what I think of. I mean, I know what Transformers is. I've watched the Michael Bay movies, but.
So how do you feel about Michael Bay's?
I hate him. I wish he was dead.
Well, no. Hold on a second.
Okay. Sorry.
His Transformers 4 plot.
His Transformers 4 plot.
Well, I wouldn't say plot, but like what he has set up for Transformers 4, where he's replacing every single actor that's ever been in any of the Transformers movies.
I think it'll be interesting to see him reboot his own franchise. I think it's. I don't know. But
is it a reboot or is it just a sequel to like the third one?
What did he say? I think he said it was a sequel.
It's a sequel in which it's like. Yeah, it's a sequel, but it's supposed to take place on like Cybertron. It's going to be out in space for the most part.
Oh shit!
That's what he said. He said it's going to be mostly the Transformers out in space.
So this is basically Avatar with Transformers.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know
awesome.
where the unobtainium is, but
it's going to be awesome. It's what the Transformers run on.
They do.
It's on Cybertron.
Oh,
it all makes sense.
Avatar was on Cybertron.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's what happened after Avatar.
No, it happened before Avatar.
It did?
Yeah, because you have to imagine that the Transformers went to Pandoratron and they fought the what are they called? Decepticons?
Decepticons?
They said they fought the Decepticons and then they blew each other up so much that all the unobtainium inside their Allspark chests just scattered all over the planet.
Scattered all over the planet, went deep down.
And then after how long does like planetary evolution take?
Like 10 years.
10 years or so. Like the tree of life sprouted out of the seeds of the unobtainium. And what happened was the natives, and there's evolution that took place.
Okay. So Transformers was first.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I got it.
That
completely makes sense.
It does.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's just, obviously.
But then,
So really, what we're saying is we know better than Bay and Cameron.
We do.
That's probably true.
We tell the listeners they actually consulted Michael Bay and James Cameron both came to us and they consulted us.
Yes, they did.
On Avatar 2 and 3.
They did.
Because Michael Bay is involved in those.
Yes, he is.
Apparently.
All right.
Because he created the Transformers and then they created the Navi.
Right.
So like Father Time, kind of.
Yeah, it's all related.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all like.
So The Hobbit. What do we think about that? You know what? Like I'm excited for the movie. Of course, I'm excited. But 3 fucking movies for 1 book.
Well, because it's not just the book. They're pulling from all these appendices. They're pulling from other things that he wrote
like
to expand the story. He's not pulling from the Silmarillion much, but there are other.
Wait, we said we would not talk about books on this podcast.
No, but we would talk about books if they were made into movies.
Okay, you got me.
So, fuck you.
I don't want to get too deep into this because our listeners are stupid as hell.
That's true. They are listening to the show.
Yeah. So, I doubt they read.
No.
They probably read Lord of the Rings, so if they're listening to the podcast, they gotta be
nerdy. They're definitely nerdy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I think his motives are pure. I don't think it's a cash grab like people. Most of the people that I've heard detracting on it are saying, "Oh, they're just trying to get more money."
I do.
I'm not saying New Line isn't excited about the possibility of getting a third.
Well, yeah, because think about this: like once Rush Hour ended for New Line, like what else did they have?
Nothing.
Nothing. Brett Ratner made New Line what it is today.
God, I hope that goes on his resume. I really do.
Blake, no last name included, from the Three Stuff Guys podcast says that Brett Ratner is
just
what
like
made New Line what it is.
No objective on the on the resume, no job
No, no,
experience.
no. That's just one line.
Just
He
one
just has
line.
a one-line resume.
Just one line and a
He
phone
emails
number.
it to people.
Phone number and an email. That's all he needs.
To people on Craigslist looking for
looking for people to shoot movies for him.
Exactly. You know, I mean, after Tower Heist, that's where I imagine he's at. So,
Okay, were we talking about this before? But remember, what's that dude's name? The dude from Kung Pao, Enter the Fist.
no, Steve Odenkirk.
Weren't you telling me before that
Yeah,
he lives on like a beach?
Yeah, he lives on a beach, like in a van or something. Seriously, yeah.
Oh god.
He made them tons of money, and he made a lot of money himself.
Yeah.
But he hated the atmosphere in Hollywood. He hated having to work with the people he had to work with, the studios mostly more than anything else. He hated having to go through and pitch his ideas because he felt like he made enough money because he did Liar Liar, and he came up with the story for Bruce Almighty and all this stuff.
Thumb movies.
Yeah, all of those things. So, it was, pablum, but it was popular. So, he felt like he didn't really need to do much. He should just be able to come up with an idea and people would make it for him. And then, I can't remember what it was, but there was something he did. I mean, I know Kung Pao wasn't a huge hit, obviously.
Right.
It's a cult classic now, but it was not a huge hit. But I think he basically started getting blackballed because people didn't want to work with him. Studios didn't want to work with him anymore. And so, it's not that he couldn't get...
That's a little racist, don't you think? Because he's got black balls, so they don't want to work with him?
Hey, dude, I mean... I don't want to work with people with black balls, but...
Well, what about a black guy with black balls?
No, I still prefer white balls.
Okay.
Can I walk into a Chick-fil-A with black balls?
You can't walk into a Chick-fil-A with any balls, let's be honest.
No, not at all.
Especially if there's more than two balls around you.
Exactly. I was gonna say, if
you're
you've got
stuffed-
balls and your friends got balls...
Let's be honest, the three of us couldn't go in there because we're stuffed.
Right.
No,
And
yeah.
stuffed men cannot go into
No.
Chick-fil-A.
Not at all.
They're stuffed. They're not going to be hungry for that.
Right. And you had buffalo chicken in your sandwich, so...
That's true.
I'm glad you conceded the point on that.
Yeah. It still
But-
makes me angry that they can't buy turkey.
Why don't your parents buy turkey?
They don't like turkey.
It doesn't make sense. Does she still use the whole wheat pasta?
Yeah. Of course.
It's terrible. That's terrible.
We've gotten used to it now, but...
Well, yeah, but still. Man, you're men. You should be able to live like men.
Live like kings.
I'm not saying live like kings, but you should be able to live like men.
Well, we're just guys, though.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true. You're not
dudes.
quite men.
We're dudes.
Oh, yeah, dudes. Yeah, alright.
It's kind of like the midlife crisis there.
What's
the
going on
fuck
over there?
is going on?
What the hell kind of shit was that? We're in the middle of a goddamn podcast.
Who is it?
Is that your little girl?
No, that's not my little girl.
Just to clarify to all the listeners, it's not a little girl.
Yeah,
it's
well,
just an
no.
underage girl. She's
Right, it's just
quite big.
underage. I mean,
She's 13
No,
months?
no.
months.
I always hate that when parents say, like, my child is this many months and it's over a year.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
I
oh,
feel
it's
like
20 months or like
once it gets to 12 months, you can start saying
a year and a half.
a year and a half. But it's, I don't know.
I just don't get it. Like,
guess.
don't say he's 18 months. Just say
I think they want you to feel sorry for them, like they've had to deal with this child for a longer period of time.
Well, which sounds more, 18 months or a year and a half?
a year and a half.
A year and a half
Oh,
sounds
yeah,
longer to me.
yeah.
So
Oh,
I
It's
would-
like
I
it's
would
like you're
go
talking
away.
longer, even though the number for 18 is bigger
Right.
than like 1 year and a half.
Right.
It's like it's a longer sentence. It sounds exhausting.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
no,
which
but, like,
sounds
what happens,
6
like-
months or 6 years? Sounds longer.
6 months.
Fuck you.
But like,
It's
what
the long
happens like
end.
when you get past like 1 year, and like when you're like talking about like 4 years, and you're like, oh, you know,
Oh,
I've
he's-
had this kid for
Oh,
like,
he's 48 months.
48 months
I had to
old.
do the math in my
I've
head.
had this kid for 48 months.
Doing it in your head is preferable to
No.
counting it on your fingers.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. And I'm gonna get fucking in trouble for this. I knew 48 months was 4 years because I remember watching the movie Grown Ups, and in one of the scenes he says that his child is 48 months because the child's still breastfeeding.
Breastfeeding,
And he's
yeah, I
like,
remember.
he's 48 months, and he's like, that's 4 years. That's the only reason I knew that math quickly like that.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a powerful statement.
I watched
on
that movie.
The
I'm not proud of it.
impact that Adam Sandler's films have on
Well, I'm not proud
the
of it.
culture of America.
I'm just saying that Adam Sandler's films educate America. Because now people will know that 48 months is 4 years. Only because of his movies.
Only because of his movies. No one else could possibly know it because of any other reason
No,
at all.
he did the math.
Yeah.
He did it first.
That's true. He did it for us first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I
he
could.
put it into a scientific journal.
Yeah.
And submitted it to...
Peer-reviewed.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, obviously. Okay.
No, I saw the whole process. I saw the...
Okay. Well, good.
There's a video blog on it.
All right.
So The Hobbit.
I told you what I thought. I don't know. I mean, they already created their own stuff for the 2-part Hobbit.
Mm-hmm.
They're drawing from the original source, some appendices, but they created their own stuff for it. So, from what I understand, they're going to shoot just a little bit longer, but that they're really just going to chop it up more so they're not quite as long a movie. And then they're just going to... I don't know. Maybe it is a cash grab. I think it's just that Peter Jackson realizes, especially after Lord of the Rings, when King Kong didn't do anything, when The Lovely Bones was a terrible movie.
Fuck, that was terrible.
He realized, and that's really why I think he actually did.
I didn't even read the book, and I can tell you that the book is better than the movie.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing from everybody. I mean, I don't read, so
I don't either. I'm just saying that's what I'm saying. Like, I've never read it, but I can.
I saw the cover of the book, and it was better.
It was better than the whole movie, unless you're looking at the cover of the book that was printed because of the.
No. I'm talking about the one prior to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
So the only part of the Hobbit that I think is a cash grab is the 3D. Because, I mean, did you see that they have little special 3D glasses that you can get for it and stuff?
I know. Yeah,
They're
I don't
encouraging
care
that
about
shit.
But I think the 48 frames per second is going to be more interesting.
Yeah, I'm interested in that being annoying for my eyes.
I'm not anticipating seeing it in 48 frames per second, but...
That's the only way you're going to be able to see it.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
no,
that's what he said.
No! They're releasing it regular as well.
So wait, so it's going to be... First match.
Sorry.
What fucking ringtone was that?
Phoenix.
Phoenix what?
Phoenix songs. That was my wife.
That was me slurping.
I hung up on her. So.
Good.
So when she hears this later, she'll be like, "You son of a bitch!" And hopefully I'll be divorced within the...
Yeah, she's not going to listen.
No, probably not. I mean, I don't even know if I'm going to listen to this.
Probably not.
I'm not going to.
I'm not.
We'll just keep putting it out there.
Yeah.
Don't even care if anybody actually hears it. We don't even know.
This.
I'm not going to keep track of anything.
Fuck no.
No.
Where are we going to put it? Just... I'm going to put on a little CD and I'm just going to mail it somewhere and just...
Just say, hey, can you upload this for us?
Yeah, I don't care what happens. Let's write a little letter on that.
We'll send it to the Library of Congress. We should send everyone to the Library
We
of
should.
Congress.
So we found this aliens left this and we don't know what the fuck it is.
Must be aliens.
Yeah. What were we talking about before?
The Hobbit in 3D
No,
and 48
no.
frames
Okay,
per
so what you're
second.
saying is that like they're gonna have
they're doing
no. Okay, you can go to the movie theater and it's gonna say The Hobbit digital XD for like $600 a ticket, whatever it is now,
right.
and then like The Hobbit in digital 3D, like not digital XD
right.
theater, like whatever, like that's a normal one. Then you have like your 3D, and then you're gonna have one that's like
have a digital,
24,
just a digital cinema.
like 24 frames per second. Like it'll be like these are 48, these are 24. People are gonna be so fucking confused.
I don't think most people keep
I don't
up
think
with
most
that
people
stuff.
would. Yeah, they don't really care. It's nerds like us that actually pay attention to that shit.
And I've noticed too, like when you go to see movies, like now the best show times are the ones that are like 3D and like the ones that cost more money, and so those are the ones I don't want to see.
Of course, I know. That's why I only go to the very first showing, so it's only $5.
Yeah, I do that too. I mean, Total Recall.
Or I download every movie.
We don't.
No. I mean,
No,
I don't
do
mean that. No, I mean I download a blurb about the movie to determine if I want to watch it.
You download all the movie trailers.
Yes.
Is that a crime?
No, I don't think so. No,
I don't know.
They're publicly released anyways now, which is why I wonder. It's not a crime to download public television or anything, right? Shouldn't be.
I don't know.
It might be.
Because if it's over the air,
I think if you
You're saying if I
distribute
could- if I
it,
could-
Free anyway.
if you distribute it, it is. If you show it to other people, it is. But what
So
if you
if
have
I
other people at
downloaded
your
an
house?
episode of
Castle.
Castle, greatest show on TV.
Yeah, I like that show. I'm watching it right now.
Are you seriously watching
Not
that
right
show?
now because we're podcasting, but yeah, no.
Seriously?
Season 3, yeah.
Oh
I like
my
it. It's
God.
good. It's good, right?
It's pretty good.
For a boring ass cop show, it's pretty good.
Wow. Okay.
Eureka's better, but
Eureka.
Eureka.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I just watched Breaking Bad. Yeah.
Breaking Bad's stupid.
Breaking Bad is the greatest show.
No,
on
it's
TV.
stupid.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah, it
awesome.
is.
I think we're about to come to blows.
Well, what's the guy's name? The main character?
Walt,
No. The actor.
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, isn't he in Total Recall?
Yes.
See, he left Breaking Bad to
Breaking
go.
Bad was on hiatus!
He left Breaking Bad. He abandoned the show to go
No, but here's my thing,
to go
okay?
direct
I
Total Recall.
wonder if Bryan Cranston is a method actor.
Are you
I
saying?
wonder if he's
Are you
cooking
saying-
meth.
I went the other route on that one. I went the Total Recall route. I was thinking, are you saying that he fucking implanted a memory in his mind?
Maybe he did.
A memory of a meth. Wow, he implanted the identity of a meth cooker. Is that what they're called? Meth chefs? Let's call them meth chefs.
It's a meth cook.
A meth cook.
Yes.
He implanted the memory of him being the identity of a meth cook
Mhm.
into his own brain. So now he's method acting for
Sweet.
both roles.
That'd be pretty sweet.
That's fucking brilliant.
I'm just saying.
You can get away with anything.
I'm just saying, while he's shooting Breaking Bad, and he's already dressed up like Walter White anyway,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And everybody knows what he looks like as Walter White.
Yeah.
Be cooking meth on the side, and if you get busted, it's for the show.
Yeah, I'm method acting, bros.
I mean, we weren't selling this.
Bro, like what he would say. That's what he would say to the cop. Is bro.
No, he would not say bro. Clearly, you do not watch the show.
I've seen 1 or 4 episodes or something.
Just watch the show, and you'll realize how great it is. Seriously. I'm telling you, it's a good show.
I don't think it'll be as good as Once Upon a Time.
My wife and son started watching that. They love it, by the way.
You told me that back when we worked together.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. It's been so long.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what I told you and what I didn't.
It's really been 6 months.
It's been 6 months.
No, February.
It's
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
August,
yeah,
dude.
August.
It's been like 1 week shy of 6 months.
It's been half a year.
Damn.
No, it was a long time.
I don't think we should get into that.
No, that'll be future stuff when
We don't need
we've
to
alienated every viewer or listener we could possibly have, and then that's when we'll actually start telling the good stories.
Mm-hmm. And I was telling Matt the story about how you got dumped.
Oh yeah.
I think that's a story we should share right now.
I don't think that's a story that we should share on the first podcast.
Yeah.
I think we should stick to the basis of what the podcast is first, and then later on, we go.
Fucking just drop all
Well,
that.
listen, there are rules.
Okay.
We have to stay on topic.
Nah.
I almost made you spit it out.
Sir, I never spit. I always swallow. You
I
can take
know.
that to Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
That'll be our new catchphrase. Whenever we say something extremely heterosexual, take that to Chick-fil-A.
You're homosexual?
No.
No.
What the fuck are you talking about?
When we talk about fucking ladies, that's
We
when
fuck women
We fuck-
constantly.
we fuck girls.
Well, let's be honest. Yeah.
No, I mean,
Chick-fil-A hates heterosexuals. They hate straight people.
they hate everybody.
They hate
from what I
everybody.
understand.
They hate
everything I've seen.
Mexicans.
Chick-fil-A hates everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But their chicken is so delicious
Then no one hates them.
that everyone loves Chick-fil-A and everything they stand for.
Uh-huh.
That's what I gleaned from watching lines out the door on Wednesday.
And see, I exclusively watch Fox 4 News.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Because
it's pretty, I mean, it's
the most...
most accurate.
Yeah, it's the most accurate.
Yeah, no.
They
I
never
mean,
tell any kind of
all
lies.
I ever
They
actually
never
watch
distort the
is
truth.
Fox News Channel.
Fox News Channel.
So,
Yeah.
Clearly,
Well, because you get...
clearly I'm getting the most unbiased,
unbiased.
possible.
It's
Oh, yeah.
balanced. It's quick, man. Like,
fair
it's
and
fair and
balanced.
balanced.
That's their...
boom. That's their motto.
Yeah. I mean, It's right there, fair, balanced.
Because not only do you get like the intelligence side of it with like Bill O'Reilly, but you also get the emotional side with like Glenn Beck and other people like that. So you kind of get everything.
It caters to all audiences.
Yeah, it does.
Women,
Americans,
young boys, dogs and turtles and shit. I don't know. Everyone watches.
I wonder if anybody measures the turtle demographic. They could be missing viewers.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Should we just turn this into a turtle podcast?
That seems to be the way we're going, so...
Okay. Alright, so...
If there's one thing I know about people,
it's that
they love turtles.
Oh, they love turtles. I thought they were turtles.
No. Turtles are not people, and people are not turtles. Never the twain shall meet.
That can be only one. Turtle, that is.
It's a turtle Highlander breed.
It is, yeah.
Hybrid show.
We're actually recording live from the Galapagos right now.
We're swimming with the sea turtles right now.
Swimming with the people. Because people are turtles. What the fuck are we doing?
It's pretty much like Franklin meets Highlander.
Franklin?
Oh my god.
What's the one with the owl? The owl that used to teach the little school?
Oh,
Professor Hooty?
And the blowfish?
No, just
hold on, wait.
It wasn't a fucking blowfish, and there was an owl.
Are you thinking of like a Sword in the Stone with like the owl?
Archimedes?
Yeah.
No, I was thinking of... No, it has a simple name. I think it's just called like Story Time or...
It's called Owl.
Isn't there an owl in the Winnie the Pooh also?
Well, yeah. There's an owl in everything. Let's name off all the movies that have owls in them.
Okay.
The fourth kind.
I think this might turn into an Illuminati conspiracy.
Legend of the Guardians.
Legend of the Guardians, yeah.
The Owls of Gahul.
Well, that's Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Oh my god.
I can't believe you forgot Harry Potter. Oh my god.
Well, you know I forgot because Hedwig dies at the end.
Yeah, but there are other owls in the goddamn movie. And in the book.
So
no one cares about it.
Nobody cares
read
about
the fucking books either. Like, what do you keep on that for?
Right. I forgot. They don't.
There's one owl
They
in the
didn't sell
movie.
any copies of that book.
They didn't sell anything. That book tanked. But they had, what, like 1 million owls in the first movie. After that, it was one owl every movie. One owl, one rat, one ginger,
one ginger,
one cat.
There are more than one ginger. His brothers, his sister,
but they're twins, so
they count as one.
They count as one
What
ginger.
about his sister?
His sister, I think she's naturally...
She's a girl, so that doesn't.
No, I think
count
she's
at all.
naturally a brunette. The actress.
I don't care about that. I'm talking about the movie.
But okay, okay. So there's a few gingers, whatever.
Yeah, his whole family is ginger.
And then they kill off one of the gingers.
Yes, they do.
So they kill off the owls.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I were going to start killing people, I would start with the gingers. Because they have no soul.
I would start with the gays.
Isn't that the same thing?
Oh, sorry. I was reading the bottom of my Chick-fil-A bag. I'm sorry, guys. It says right here on the bottom. I would kill the fucking gays.
Oh man. Well, free speech. They can say what they want to say.
Yeah, but like, see, I'm getting like tired of people saying like fucking Dad says that too. He says like you start telling them they can't come in and set up Chick-fil-A's, then you're.
But that's not what they said. Let's be clear.
Oh, I know.
The mayors that wrote the little letters just said,
welcome. We don't
like you. We would prefer you not come in here. They can't legally stop them from doing
right.
that.
Yeah. That's what we were saying too. And that's like, the minute the government starts stopping them, I'm like, yeah, but they wouldn't. But okay, let's say they do anyways. It's like, what's worse, the fact that this company's like funneling their profits to like anti-gay organizations and activists and whatever, or a city saying we don't want you here and actually stopping them from establishing Chick-fil-A.
I think that's the part that's like most upsetting. Like, if they didn't like gays, I'm like, okay, whatever. Like,
yeah, you
like
can dislike whoever the hell you want to dislike.
But like, I'm like, the fact that like you're a Christian-owned like organization.
Well, then that's why they hate gays.
Well, I'm just saying, like you have all that money and the best use you could find for it was to anti-gay organizations. Like, not to charity, not to homeless people, not to, cancer research, medical stuff. Like, but to keep people unhappy. I'm just like,
Yeah.
you can take that chicken sandwich with the 2 pickles and shove it up your ass. And honestly, for $7, that's okay. Like it's a little steep. $7 for a chicken sandwich with 2 pickles. That's all you get. $7.
No lettuce, no cheese.
No lettuce, no cheese, no tomatoes, no mayo.
Still good chicken. Just saying.
It is.
I'm not saying I go there religiously. But if I'm ever in a mall and all the other lines are too long, I go to Chick-fil-A.
But doesn't that say something then? If the other...
But that's the thing. It never actually is too long anywhere else. Chick-fil-A is always the longest fucking line in that goddamn mall.
Right, so
Every
like,
time
rather than standing that big old...
Yeah. So that's why I always went somewhere else.
Yeah.
Usually.
Just have to repent for their sins and eat a chicken sandwich at the same time.
I don't seek them out, but if someone were to walk in and hand me a Chick-fil-A sandwich,
You're saying
as long as they
as
long as I didn't have the pickles on it, I would eat it.
And that's what I was going to ask you. Do you like how many pickles do you think are? Well, they don't throw them away, but I mean, why put pickles on the sandwich if most people? Do you think most people order it without the pickles?
No, most people order it with the pickles.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, most
Do
people
you eat it with the pickles?
Yeah.
See, I order it with the pickles, and I take them off and I throw them away.
Why? Why not just order it without the fucking pickles? That's what
Because I'm going to let you know a secret. Like anytime I've ever ordered anything from a fast food place that is like a little bit more complicated than just saying the number and the size of the combo, they always fuck it up. If I said no pickles, they would hand me a sandwich that was just nothing but pickles and no chicken. They always do that.
They would put more
No, they
pickles
They
on
put
there.
more pickles. They do, because like Matt
Like,
order.
I've had a few instances, because I order, I special order everything.
Yeah.
I never get anything the way
I know
I
you
especially
do.
on
order
the menu.
everything. I always like.
But you're an
mine's, like,
intimidating guy.
that's
I'm a young boy. A young
Simple. Like
strappy lad.
I'll go to a fast food place and be like, okay, I want like a chicken sandwich, but I only like lettuce. I'm not a big mayo tomato person.
Right.
They will put every fucking thing but lettuce on my sandwich. They will put cheese, mayo, tomatoes, onions, green olives. I don't know what the fuck they get.
Banana peppers, ghost chilies,
Yeah.
turtles.
Turtles.
They put everything on this fucking.
Oh, if I could have a turtle sandwich.
But lettuce.
Some
Well,
good old
then,
turtle jerky.
okay, here's
And
my
I know,
thing.
I learned the secret though. I learned the secret. You have to tell them what you don't want on the thing. So you have to be like, no tomatoes.
Yeah, that's
no
what I do
onions.
usually.
Because
Depending on
this
what
is
it is.
this is why. Most of the people working in the back, let's be honest,
Careful what you say next.
are Hispanic.
Okay.
Right? And
Okay.
they
I thought you were gonna say gay.
they don't understand like only.
Like,
they
yeah,
don't,
aren't we
well,
talking
they
about the same?
they don't understand the word only because their like primary language is Spanish. So if you say no, which is like worldwide, they understand that.
It's not worldwide in Germany.
Well,
Nine.
I'm just saying.
9.
9.
In Sweden, 9. In Japan,
In Polish, 9!
Poland,
What is it?
Portland, 9.
9!
What is it in Japan?
I don't know.
It's 9.
9.
Me?
No, it's niet.
Yet.
No.
No.
Yes.
I'll just say it.
I understand, and that's what I'm saying. Every once in a while, they'll fuck up my order. But what do I do when people fuck up my order? I throw it
in
at
my
them.
face, yes. Well, okay.
And they don't fuck up my order.
Hey,
again.
remember that one time like you ordered so you went up to Chick-fil-A, like you ran up to Chick-fil-A and I was like, because we were both working, and then asked me if I wanted anything, and I was like, yeah, I gave you my like little order, whatever, and then you're like, do you want it dry? And I was like, yeah. And then you ordered it dry, and it came back, and like the bun tasted differently, and I was like, what?
That's because they didn't use any butter on the
I didn't
bun.
know that. Like I didn't know if you ordered dry.
I
at
don't
Chick-fil-A.
order dry.
But
I just say no pickles.
I know, but you asked me if I wanted it dry, and I was
I know.
like, yeah, because I thought that meant like no pickles, because
Right.
pickles are kind of wet. So I imagine like it's just like no pickles.
No, dry
It
means
came back with the buns were different.
but
and I was like, what the fuck?
they don't put the butter in toast.
Is that a secret? Is that one of those like animal style In-N-Out type secrets?
Yeah. Like you can do it there. You can do it at Whataburger. You can say no oil on the bun, and they won't. They usually put oil and cook it on the flat top.
I did that at Wendy's when they started like buttering their buns.
Mhm.
I said no butter on the buns, and they just looked at me like I was crazy, or that they didn't
They said,
understand
"Sir,
what I
take-
wanted.
You take that homosexual shit over to Chick-fil-A, and you tell them not to oil your buns.
But the reason is, especially, it's a recent thing because it's part of the whole. It's healthier. It's gonna.
It's healthier
less
to oil your
calories.
buns.
Of course.
Okay.
It's also sexier to oil your buns. It's also easier access.
Do you think the cock slides in easy? The chicken patty slides in
The
easy?
chicken patty. Yes, it does. I like to stuff
Is that how
cocks in... Oh, sorry.
Is that how they assemble their sandwiches? Do you think they hold the buns kind of like tightly?
Probably, and stick the cock right in the middle of the buns.
Yeah, is that how you think they do it?
Of course. In my dreams, that's what I imagine they do. You
can't
actually see back there, so I don't know.
Well, I can see back there at Taco Bell.
Well,
I can see those motherfuckers not wearing gloves.
Yeah, I know.
Spitting in my taco.
They really need like
Spitting
something.
on my taco.
Taco Bell really needs to build some kind of like visual barrier.
They do.
So we don't see anything like that. They have like shit coming out of like cotton guns.
Yeah.
And they're about to redo a fucking bathroom.
Oh, caulk guns.
Caulk. Yeah, caulk.
Well, when you said there was shit coming out of cotton guns, I was like,
He was turned on.
I was like, hey guys, you want to take a road trip over to Taco Bell? I got some ones.
Yeah, I know. They use those fucking guns to do
the beans.
precise. They do the sour cream,
Beans.
the beans,
The cheese, the meat,
guacamole,
salsa,
salt and pepper,
volcano, turtle juice.
the beef.
Turtle wax. Is the beef? Yeah, because
Chicken.
No, the beef they scoop.
See, I remember watching a thing like on the. Oh yeah, you're right. They do. And they scoop it from an ice cream scoop.
Yeah,
with that little clip.
Because they want the precise portion.
That's so gross. Why do people eat Taco Bell?
Because it's cheap and it's everywhere.
It's disgusting.
I did have the new Dorito.
Taco
Dorito Loco Taco.
Yeah.
Taco Loco.
Yeah,
They're coming out with the Cool Ranch Dorito Loco.
I know. I predicted it. What do you mean? Ugh! I predicted that, and I was like, then you make a Cool Ranch Taco Loco.
It's not for you. Oh.
They said they're doing they're going to try every flavor
of
the Doritos thing.
How many flavors are there?
There's a lot. There's like jalapeno. Like they're all like Mexican.
I saw they're like salsa verde and.
So I'm like, how different is that really going to taste
Exactly.
when you put a taco inside of it? Or
Like, what does that say about the people that eat a
you
Taco
put a
Bell?
burrito, like juices inside of it.
What?
So what does that say about the people that eat a Taco Bell? If they have to keep changing
That they
the
have
flavor?
great taste in food. And,
It's not that they have to keep changing. It's that they are.
Are these people like so dissatisfied by it?
I know, right? Like,
No,
this food that they have
but
to
Taco
change
Bell
every week?
understands that if it's new, people will come to buy it. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's new, people will come to buy it.
I guess.
So that's why they keep rolling out stuff all the time. It's constantly doing it because if you get stagnant with it, people will stop going there as often.
So it's like Apple.
Yes, of course. That's the business model. That's the whole point. You want people to think, "Oh my God, I got to get this now." Especially, it's another reason that there are places like.
Good idea.
No, but Whataburger does it where they have like limited time only that they bring out certain things.
Yeah, and then they bring
that's
like
why.
the McRib, and then they come back.
McDonald's does the McRib, and
That's right.
that's why
What
gets people clamoring.
What does Wendy's do?
Nothing.
Wendy's. Here's my question.
Well, they
for
have
you.
like the new.
The
desserts.
Wendy's by my house,
Yes.
like completely tore down, and they're rebuilding the exact same one in the same spot. Is it because there's a new style?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. We're not really supposed to talk about Wendy's because our mom works for Wendy's.
Yeah,
We're not supposed to discuss the new
I'm
products
not
and stuff that are coming out.
talking
But
about
man,
new products.
they got some delicious cinnamon buns. They got these cranberry like bread bar things. They're fucking.
Really?
They're good.
Well, no, they're testing them at certain stores. I mean,
Yeah.
they are selling them.
Yeah. But it's like the chicken because they were originally Wendy's was. And I think I told you this before.
Yeah,
they were
you
gonna,
did. I was looking forward to it,
Yep.
and
And then
I
my
never saw it.
Yep. My mom told me that they tested it in some stores and it never took off and. It's just like, I don't know, I guess the cost and whatever.
I don't know.
And then
That could go either way. Like, it could hurt a business, or it could... Because, I mean, look at what McDonald's did. They did the all-white chicken nugget, and you're like... Everybody's like, well, what was in there before?
bubblegum. There's that bubblegum chicken, that pink ooze that comes out of the...
Well, that was like chicken parts.
Yeah.
Now it's the pink ooze.
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably the pink ooze with chicken parts. Now it's just pink goo. I don't think it's a pink goo anymore now.
No.
They did something else.
The pink goo you can still find at, like when you go to grocery stores and you buy those like frozen chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Those are made out of pink goo. But at fast food places, they even though it's fast food, they still have a certain level of health code that they follow.
Ugh. So nasty.
I remember like when we went in there that one time and Dad was like...
Kind of an ass.
Yeah, Dad was kind of an ass. He's like, I'm going to get those all white chicken nuggets, the new ones. You guys are like, okay. And he's like, yeah. It's like, if they're all, like, if it's new, all white, he's like, what the fuck was in my chicken nuggets before? And the guy's just like, no habla inglés.
Not the moment
Oh
here.
shit!
No.
No, the podcast is over.
Turn it off, guys.
That's it. We're done. We've already run out of things to talk about.
Fuck.
Shit.
What other shit's going on in the news? Kristen Stewart and that dude. Fuck.
I could care less.
Yeah.
Couldn't care less.
Like, honestly, I saw that coming
Could
from a mile
possibly
away.
care less.
Okay, you're indifferent.
Yeah.
What?
So I saw that coming from a mile away.
Yeah.
So how do you not, like, look at Kristen Stewart, who was, like, had, like, you know, she goes to all these video awards. She looks, like, fucking cracked out.
So you're saying all crack whores have sex with their bosses?
Have
Exactly,
sex with their
exactly.
directors?
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to be a director.
Yeah.
That's right.
What if you have a male crack whore on the set?
It's all good.
Still all good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
You know you should
I'm equal opportunity, buddy.
you should fund that the catering at your
Chick-fil-A, of course.
No.
Oh.
No. Let's say Wendy's, they got new desserts
No.
coming out. You're not listening to anything I just said.
No, but I don't like Wendy's.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. I like Wendy's. Like I said, I almost went there today, but
Yeah.
walk in with the Wendy's bag with your mom standing there. I'd feel like Eddie Haskell or something. You guys don't even get that
That
reference.
went over our heads.
Good God.
Did you say Ernie from Ernie
Eddie
Goes to Camp?
Haskell, motherfucker, from Leave It to Beaver.
Leave it to who?
What's black and white?
God damn.
What the?
I wish you were dead.
What TV shows have you been watching lately?
Breaking Bad.
Watch anything
I think I
else?
went over this.
Breaking Bad, I've been watching The Newsroom,
What's that?
the Aaron Sorkin. It's on HBO about a nightly news show with Jeff Daniels. If you like
I'm
Aaron
already
Sorkin.
bored of this show.
I know, exactly. And I'm actually kind of getting there,
Yeah.
but, you know, I like Aaron Sorkin because I love The West Wing, but, I don't know, this just doesn't feel good to me. It feels like he's, you know, raping me.
I was just about to ask you something, and I just got the image of you being raped in my head.
By Aaron Sorkin?
Yeah.
Yes! What I dreamed about.
Oh, I was going to ask you, nope, lost it again. The rape, you said you dreamed about it, and fucking...
I've also been watching episodes with Matt LeBlanc on Showtime. It's
Wow.
actually really good. It's
Wow.
funny. It's really funny.
After Joey, I don't think he could ever do anything better than that.
No,
so it's just fucking...
Whatever, dude.
It's pointless. It's pointless.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's like remaking The Wizard of Oz. Like, you can't do better than that. Don't do it.
Yeah,
James
Sam
Franco.
Raimi.
James Franco, don't fucking do it. Get out of the hot air
Technically,
balloon.
they're not remaking The Wizard of Oz, though.
Oh, it's not yet.
It's a prequel.
It's a prequel,
Technically,
origin story.
It's just an origin story of the wizard.
Here's a real question, though, 'cause
It's
I
just
don't really
really
remember The Wizard of Oz that much, but was there actually a wizard?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a traveling carnival guy who had a big balloon who got swept into...
Okay. It's just the
Oz.
giant
But,
actual, wizard was not real.
How
Yeah,
long,
no.
but, like,
He was the guy
what I
behind the
want to
curtain.
know is, how long was he standing behind that curtain?
A long time.
Do you think he was just, like,
Was he
furiously...
waiting for
Just waiting for Dorothy.
Just waiting for Dorothy and the lion and the scarecrow?
So he just had his pants around his ankles just sitting there.
Yeah, he was probably doing the
furiously-
same thing Bruce Wayne was doing for 8 years. I was
Furiously
Just
masturbating.
staring at the wall.
Staring at the curtain in this.
I mean, I don't know. I have no idea, like, what the day-to-day operations of the Emerald City were.
Well, you should
like-
fucking figure it out.
But Sam Raimi's apparently going to tell me, so it's all good.
No, you know what? Like, after 8 years, like, of like no contact, he's kind of an ass, the wizard. You would think, like,
Yeah.
some people came in to see him, he'd be a little more chipper about it.
Well, I guess, but
Unless he's gotten used to.
That's what I'm
being
saying,
alone
Once
like,
you got,
for-
yeah.
you know,
Was
Well,
it
what I'm
eight? Was it
saying
8 years?
was-
How many years was it?
No, I don't know.
Like 100, right?
I don't know. He's been there a long time.
It's a fucking million years. He's a wizard. Well, do you age in Emerald City or in the Wizard of Oz? What's it called? Is that the name of
It's
it?
called Oz. Yes.
Oz is
Yeah.
the world.
Is the land or the world
dimension.
or whatever.
But Emerald
Yeah,
City
I
is
don't
like
know.
where the wizard is, right?
Right.
Okay.
That's where the Yellow Brick Road and the Flying Monkeys
Okay.
are.
Right.
Okay.
But my question is, isn't Oz just in her head?
Whoa.
I mean, we're basically talking about like Inception shit here.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I mean, really, Inception was a ripoff of Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, if you want to get down
If
to
you really
it.
want to get down to it, that's what
So
it
you're
was.
saying Inception is all about the Industrial Revolution.
Yes, it is.
Oh, damn. It makes sense. The kick, when people were kicked out of their homes and shot for making silver counterfeit steel in their homes.
Of course.
Okay. Wow, that makes a lot of sense now. Shit.
Yeah, I mean...
The whole scene, the hallway turning was the turn of the century, and do you see how I could make anything sound like the Industrial Revolution?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
So, fuck you, people who say the Wizard of Oz is the Industrial Revolution.
But, that's what I'm saying, Oz is really just all in her head. So, what I'm wondering
Are we
is...
certain of that, though?
Well, no. Nothing is certain but death and taxes, right?
Fuck you.
What? I wanted to quote a little bit. What's wrong with that?
Because we don't watch Franklin.
We have a turtle-themed show going here, so
That's true.
I've got to keep it going.
Everyone knows Benjamin Franklin is the turtle from Franklin, right?
Yes.
Okay. We already
They
said
do
this
now.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
He just
spoiler alert.
invented
Sorry.
electricity.
He invented it.
He did.
I mean, of course.
Turtles are highly...
I mean, he clapped his hands and lightning shot out.
Because turtles are good conductors of electricity.
we just have hands. He has like more like a little flipper type.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
Claw,
like whatever the
thing,
whatever the
turtle
term-
equivalent of
like claw, like
of
like
that.
claw, like
They're like webbed,
webbed
finger, like so he.
finger claws.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the mechanics. I am not an anthropologist,
Right.
but
Maybe we should get an anthropologist on the phone.
listen.
Guys, do we have a phone in here? Did we get one in here yet?
There is no phone in here. I don't
There
think.
is not. There's a popcorn machine.
Was our
You got Google.
was our
phone.
intern going to get a phone?
I think he was.
Where
It's
is
Jerry? Jerry, right? Jerry Seinfeld?
Oh, Jerry. No,
No.
he's eating popcorn. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if it was all in her head or not. That's what I got from it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but I could be wrong.
You probably are.
Probably am, especially since he wrote a whole bunch of other books that are all set on.
You fucker. They're all set in her dreams.
I guess. I don't know.
Once upon a time. I wasn't going anywhere there with that. I was just wanted to
Just
say.
wanted to say once upon a time.
Yeah, it sounds magical.
Okay. I mean, we should start every story with "Once upon a time."
Yeah, once upon a time, Jeff was dumped.
Fuck you.
And then tell that story.
No.
Well,
I'll get to it eventually.
Upon a time, Paco made a move.
Paco made a move. That's a good story. We can.
I think we can do
touch
that. 'cause
that. We touch on that.
We
one.
have a million stories about Paco.
Oh, there's so many. God.
There's so many. Like,
We could tell them who
Well,
Paco
So
is.
Paco Castellano is the is he Mexican?
yeah, he's Mexican.
Okay, so he's Mexican. He's our grandpa. He's not like my mom's real dad, so we don't know what nationality he is or where he crawled out of. But he is he's old and lazy.
No, he's
and
not that old. He's like in his mid 60s.
30 or 60s, and
Mid 60s.
and he was in a bad car accident when he was it was 20s, 30s.
No, probably it's like 30s.
30s.
Or, yeah, like 30s.
Yeah, so he was in a bad car accident. He's got a bunch of metal rods and shit in his like legs and metal plate in his head and whatever. So,
He's not all there.
yeah. Well, everybody assumes he's not all there, but
There are some people in our household.
yeah, we believe that he might just be playing it up. That like he's had time to rehabilitate and whatever,
Right.
and now he's just playing the lazy card. Because my grandma used to take care of him like
I would play the lazy card if I could.
yeah,
Oh,
wipe
yeah.
his ass and stuff.
Shit.
But he's a
Wait, let's be clear. Have you wiped his ass?
I have
No,
not
I have not.
had the pleasure of wiping his ass yet, but
Okay. But you look forward to it.
I look
right?
forward to it. I will never wipe his ass.
Okay.
I'll fucking knock him out. Before I wipe his-
I'll let him die before
yeah.
he can get dysentery.
He's basically a giant baby. Like, he just pisses and shits everywhere. He can't hold his liquor like a baby.
Is that what's on this couch?
Probably. But, and then he's also a sexual deviant. He
likes the young boy.
He does. He's got the libido. He's got a libido young boy. But, okay, so he's in a senior center right now. Yeah, like my parents put him in a senior center, like, little thing. It gets picked up like every...
Hold on. What story are you going to start with?
Which one are we going to start with?
I think we should start off like small and kind of like gradually
work our way up.
Work our way up, so people just know like.
Yeah, don't do the big stuff yet.
Yeah,
but they're all big. Like they're all.
Oh yeah, and then pick a smaller big one.
A smaller big one.
I mean, we could do like the dishes. I guess that we should.
Okay, yeah, we'll start with the dishes. So he cleans the dishes in our house, and what he does is instead of using the dishwasher, he fills up our sink and then puts the little stopper in there. And
he's old school.
He's old school like that. He used to work in a steel industry or something. I don't know. He said he used to lay down.
They washed the steel in the molten lava by hand.
Basically, the Wizard of Oz is just around his life.
Right.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that Paco is Oz.
Okay.
He is a traveling circus.
Excellent.
Man.
All right.
Freak. But he's old school and everything has to be done his way. He doesn't know how to take directions very well. So he washes all the dishes by hand. And it drives my dad insane. And I'm not even sure really why it does. I think it's just because, like, Grandpa won't... Like, he just won't get with the 21st century and use a dishwasher. Because the dishwasher, it's level... The heat, it reaches levels, like, higher than what he's going to be using. Because he doesn't want to burn his hands. It has like sanitizing little gel packs.
It will get cleaner. Yeah, I agree.
But he just washes it in there, and it's like a puddle of dirty water, and
then just leaves it, or
he
washes socks in there too.
Probably. He just keeps washing the fucking dishes by hand, and it drives my dad crazy because my dad says it's a waste of water because it fills up the entire sink. But I mean, running the dishwasher,
the dishwasher uses more water.
Yeah.
I mean, if you saw his hands too, I mean, they're just like there's dirt like caked under the fingernails are cracked. I mean, it looks like there's toenails on his fingers.
Jesus.
So it's pretty disgusting. But yeah, he
But so my dad tells him to stop, and like kind of gets in his face about it, and just like Paco, like quit.
Well, at first it didn't start like that. It was just like very like if you wouldn't mind like putting them in the dishwasher because it helps save money, and it's like very simple like request, and like they get on with their lives, but for some reason like he just does not want to follow the rules.
Yeah, and the problem is he always says like yes, okay, and like nods his head like he agrees, and
but like we
just fucking can't do it, and it's been like years, and he like still won't.
Yeah, it literally has been like 2 or 3 years now.
So what happened? Okay, so what happened was what really escalated it was that. My dad kept getting annoyed with it, and now my dad's just getting annoyed because he can't follow directions. He's just being like unsubordinate.
Well, no, like at first we thought he couldn't like follow directions because he's like got like he like suffers like from dementia, like all these other
early like onto the Alzheimer's, whatever.
But there was like one day he came up to us because like my dad had hid the sink, the stopper for the sink. He hid it so he wouldn't use it. So Paco comes up to me and he's just like, "Do you know where the sink stopper is?" I'm like, obviously I knew, but I'm like, no, I don't know where it is. And he's like, "I think your parents hid it from me." So I'm like, one, like, that they hid it from you, so you're not supposed to be using it. So I'm just like, okay, like, I'm like, yeah, I don't know where it is, and I walk off. So I go into my room, I come back out maybe like 10 minutes later, we go get like a drink or something. I look downstairs where the kitchen is, and I see him. And this motherfucker took a bowl. He found a big bowl, filled it with water, and put the dishes in this bowl.
Oh my god.
So I basically just looked down, I saw him. I basically just shook my head, like, and was just like whatever, and like walked right back into my room. I'm like, fuck that, I'm not even gonna deal with it anymore. But I remember like telling because it's just funny. It's funny as hell to me, but like, and I know it's gonna piss my parents off. So sure, like I called up my dad like every single time he does the dishes, and I'm like, you're not gonna like, and like we have like a little like phrase like look, which is like basically you're not gonna believe what Paco did, but we'll say it like really funny, like whatever. But
he's not gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
We say you're not gonna believe.
Yeah, we drag it out. We drag it out.
Make it sound seductive.
And my dad, like, every time was like astonished. I'm like, well, like he's amazed that he's actually doing this, even though he's already done it like hundreds of times.
Yeah. So we should explain too that my dad just kind of.
Our dad is like kind of. He's wandered off into like conspiracy land with like pretty much everything. Like it's not even like talking about the government anymore. Like, it's just like he thinks like everybody's against him.
Yeah. So he thinks like every time like someone says they did something for some reason, there's actually like a hidden like agenda there. Or something. It's just like it's weird, and he gets so upset over like the dumbest shit like that. Like,
but it's hilarious.
He gets upset because like Paco just sits there all day, and all he does is like all Paco like does all fucking day is just sit on the couch with like a book, just reading a book or reading his like Kindle that we bought him for Christmas, and like just falls asleep, and then like we'll kind of like wake back up, and, like read some more, and maybe like he'll wander into the kitchen and like make something like some food little contraption, and then he'll like sit back down and keep reading and fall asleep again. He keeps doing that. So my dad's getting like pissed off that he's not getting out of the house and like doing stuff. But we're like, here's like a 60-year-old man who's fucking like crazy, and likes touching girls on their lower backs, and it's just like you can't send someone like that out into the world.
I don't know like the best way to describe this thing. Like I mean like
the relationship between the two of them.
Their characters like basically like it's like we kind of. I don't know. We kind of relate it to characters that like someone like Larry David would fucking create, or characters out of like Arrested Development. I mean, just totally out there. That's funny as shit. Oh, we should add that he has Paco has delusions of grandeur as well. Mm-hmm. So he thinks all the women are after him, and like everybody loves him.
Tells stories.
Oh my god,
all the kids flocking over him.
Like he's like this old wise man, and like has like all these like stories of tall tales.
We'll get a story in here one Paco story every week. Yeah, that was our small little story.
Okay,
it's too funny, but
it was the stage.
It was setting the stage for what will come.
All right, mm-hmm. Excellent.
I mean, if you were here, though, like, because it happens all the time, so, like, if you can live the moment...
you had to see it yourself. Like.
That's how you know it's not funny when you have to say that.
Yeah. You tell a joke, everybody stares at you. Well, you had to be there.
Now people are going to think we're just, like, assholes to our grandpa. Well, we kind of are. We don't
know
what we're talking to him.
Well, we are.
Let's just kind of stay clear of him. It's just awkward.
It is. You can't do that. You can't walk around the house without him like finding you.
He's like a shadow. He's like a shadow.
And then he'll touch he like touches like your lower back, like right on like your ass crack, and then like he'll get like right up in your ear and like whisper some sexual like sounding like thing. Like he did today when I was making that sandwich. He came over to me and he's like, "Oh, how did you know?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You crazy old."
So funny.
Oh my gosh.
That's two. That's two silences.
Two silences. We gotta get
one more and we're done.
Right. Okay. Next topic. Move on.
What we got?
Music, I think is
Let me
next up on that.
See on my agenda. It is music. It just says music on the paper.
This is music?
Yep.
Alright.
Okay. What kind of music do we like?
I think mostly I listen to Gregorian chants.
Okay.
That's my good driving music. And I use it when I work out, so.
I'm more of a fan of sounds of the Yule log.
Really? The, like, crackling, stuff like that? Yeah, it could be soothing.
I like organic sounds.
Okay. I like orgasmic sounds.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I basically just listen to women orgasm.
There's CDs of that.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Let me ask you this, okay? Who's buying those CDs, first of all?
Are we established that these CDs actually exist?
Oh, I don't know. Are they?
Yes, they exist.
Okay.
I just looked at them on Amazon. They exist.
Okay, then who's buying them?
Me. And you.
And what are you using it for?
Ooh, you see, you caught me.
That's what I'm saying.
I was going to say to jerk off.
Right, so I don't know. I'm just saying, like, does that mean we're not visually stimulated? We're more auditory?
No, I wouldn't say that, because what I do is I get the CD,
Mm-hmm.
I pop it into my record player, and put the needle on the CD, and I listen to track number 5. It's my favorite one. It's the Asian Orgasm.
Right.
And what I do is I'll bring up a video on my computer.
Right.
I'll go to .com and
sexyturtles.com.
sexyturtlebitches.com, and I'll watch the turtles doing it. And what I'll do is I'll play the record CD on in the background.
No, I hear you. Yeah, see, I do that too.
I'll mute the video. Like I mute the video and I overlay. Like,
see,
it's like
I didn't think about
film.
doing video. I do magazines.
Oh,
I get
wow.
Highlights magazine.
Okay.
The one that for kids.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm following
If
you.
you match it up with track number 8, it's kind of like Dark Side of the Moon and Wizard of Oz together.
Yeah, how it doesn't.
It works perfectly.
Oh, it works perfectly.
If you get Highlights from 1972, okay,
Is that issue
March 1972,
Okay, so issue.
and read it
150.
cover to cover at the time that you're playing track number 5.
At a page flipping speed of what?
Oh, I haven't ever measured.
A PFS of what?
It's a good question. I don't know. You'll have to play around with it.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't sync up perfectly then.
No, it does if you know what you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of experience doing it. So
Right.
Obviously,
I still don't know what this magazine is that you're talking about.
Highlights.
Highlights. I don't
You
know.
don't know Highlights? Okay.
I'm not a 17-year-old.
No, Highlights is for little kids.
Little
It's
kids.
the one you find in the doctor's office.
I don't
With,
go to
word
doctors.
searches and stuff.
I don't go to doctors.
Well, you don't find it in doctor's office. You find it in a pediatrician's office.
Okay, I don't go to pediatricians. Same thing.
You don't go trolling for chicks?
No.
Okay.
Chick doctors, or what are you talking about? Those chicks have kids, and I don't want chicks with kids.
No. The chicks I'm looking at have mothers.
Fucker.
It's a long way to go for that joke, dude. Damn. Okay. Well,
now we have nothing to talk about.
I can't believe you don't know what Highlights magazine is.
I don't know what that is.
That's so weird.
I didn't read when I was a kid. I still don't read.
I don't read either, but I know what Highlights magazine is, and I know what Leave It to Beaver was.
I read exclusively Game Pro magazine
Good choice.
and Tips and Tricks.
Nice.
Or Cheats and... What was it? Cheats and
Cheats and Codes? Or
Cheats and Codes.
Yeah.
Where it had the one with the little pixel art in the back where you could
Yeah.
shape in little squares inside. That was fun.
Yeah, I used to read Mad magazine a lot.
I bet you did.
I used to do the fold-ins and stuff.
Yeah. I never read Mad magazine. I had a friend that was like obsessed with like just that kind of that world.
Yeah. Well, I only read it from the age of 8 to the age of 8.5. Then it lost its appeal. It was no longer funny.
He read it when he was 5. Must have been in late middle school. How old had I been?
22.
22. Yeah.
Okay.
That's how late he read it.
Wow.
And he would fucking Mad Libs and all that kind of all that humor that you find in Mad magazine. That golden
Showers
of jokes and humor and yeah.
So what are you reading right now?
I'm not reading anything.
Oh, okay.
I'm reading. I'm about to get nerdy up in here. I'm reading Bakuman.
The fuck is that?
It's a Japanese
Stop right there.
mango.
Just stop right there. Mango.
A mango is a Japanese mango.
It's a Japanese fruit. That
No, okay,
read.
so there's this little shop.
It's really hard to read it when it's circular.
Well, let's be serious for a second. There's a little shop in Akihabara that sells, and that's in Japan, for those who don't know, that sells these mangoes, and it's a fruit, and they print a little comic strip on them. I'm being serious. They're called mangoes. I couldn't think of a name.
No, I know. Oh, that's
But that's a
sad.
brilliant idea,
To print it on fruit.
to print anything on fruit.
That's a pretty good idea.
Especially for Japanese, because they're like all those Japanese
Yeah,
dudes
I
are
can
so
see it on
perverted.
the fruit you have to peel.
No. I'm talking about the ones that you just bite straight into. Because, okay, picture this.
Is it going to be like in sugar? Is it the sugar stuff that
No.
they do that you can that
No.
they put
What
in
if, what
cakes
if
and
each
stuff?
peel was a page? So you have
Okay.
multiple
I can
peels.
see that.
Mm-hmm.
How do you about to, like,
Are they gonna
melt
like
it up for you?
pre-peel it for you though? So it's like tear it off.
Yes, yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's perforated.
They put those little strings. You
That
just
I
rip
might
them
be
down.
involved. I would be down with
Yeah,
because
that's
I
why-
hate having to peel fucking fruit. It's annoying.
But they have
So,
like
okay,
little,
so let's
they
just
have
toss
little
the whole
strings.
let's
You
just
know,
toss the whole
strings
printing thing
peel
out
it
the
down.
window and just
Yeah,
say
it was just pre-peeled fruit.
perforate
Yeah.
fruit.
I mean,
That's
I
brilliant.
think this is $1 million idea.
Billion.
I think so.
Hey, you better turn that off. I don't want people stealing my idea.
You know what's better than $1 million?
I'm not doing
Timberlake.
social network. God damn it.
That
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going there.
is a brilliant idea.
I know.
I would probably
You
still
know
not
what's
eat
even
fruit,
better
but-
than that? You know what would be the $1 billion idea?
What?
Self-peeling fruit.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit. So it just like falls off.
And
It's like biodegradable toilet paper, just
Yeah.
kind of like.
that'd be pretty sweet. But you know what else they should do? They should make it do it in like a sexy like strip-tease.
A little mango rolling around on your table, just kind of getting all sexy with it.
I'm just saying.
And
I
just
think they
peel
sell
it
a lot
off.
of them.
You peel mango, you don't peel mango. The fuck do you peel nowadays? Oranges only, right?
Oranges,
Pineapples. The pineapple would
bananas.
work. The pineapple would work.
Pineapple.
It has
Yeah.
hair, has a little stalk coming out.
That's
Look
true.
at the afro.
What do you peel?
Banana-
Oh,
yeah,
there's other
bananas
stuff.
and-
What?
What? Who
Yeah.
eats grapefruit? Potatoes?
Old ladies eat grapefruit.
Well, old ladies aren't going to appreciate the
They
strip-tease.
might. Have you seen how many people went to see Magic Mike?
It's all women.
Exactly. So there's a
Okay.
market for it. I'm telling you, it can sell. It hits all 4 quadrants. Okay, so the self one is probably not going to happen, but I think we could
The perforated
perforate
one.
the fruit
Yeah.
easily. We just need a laser, a very controlled laser.
All lasers pretty controlled.
Some of them are just flying around. They keep them in a special room.
What's like all
So
those?
they can't go in and get it.
They have the power off switches inside the room. They didn't think things through. It's like the fucking people who built New Orleans. Topical.
Topical from 70 years ago, Jesus.
What, the Great Laser Crisis of 2012?
Yeah. No, it was longer
That's
than
topical? Oh, is it?
that. It was like 5 years ago. There was a laser problem
Mm-hmm. Up in
up in Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie. Where there's always problems in Poughkeepsie. Is that their I think that's what it says on the sign, right?
Always problems.
There's always problems.
I think
Welcome
so.
to Poughkeepsie, there's always problems.
Probably. You know, it's either that or welcome to Poughkeepsie. Things are tough all over.
Is that a double? Does that mean something else? I'm not kidding.
No. At least I don't think it does. You said things are hard all over.
But like all over makes it sound.
No, I don't think so.
You say like welcome to Poughkeepsie, things are hard. In here. Things get hard inside.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So there you go, Poughkeepsie. You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's your new town motto.
$1 million idea. We gave you the fruits, the dancing fruits, and your motto.
And your motto. That's right. So, what else? Anything else?
He just shrugs his shoulders like
They can't see you.
we don't know that.
Yeah.
Big Brother could be watching.
I have a big brother.
What he did?
No, I have a little brother.
Well, little brother could be watching.
Yeah.
But
I
do you
hope
watch
he is.
him?
If you watch Little Brother,
No. Not
you
really.
don't watch the show Little Brother?
No. Is there a show called Little Brother?
Probably not.
Show called Little Bear.
Little Bear. That's what I was thinking.
What, is it about a little bear?
No,
Oh.
it's about turtles.
well, then I definitely will watch it. I mean, if it's about turtles, I'm gonna
Wasn't
watch
there
it.
a mashup between Franklin and Little Bear? Like, weren't they combined in like a certain show? Where they like met each other?
The only cartoon combination I remember is the Wild Thornberries and Rugrats.
Yeah.
That's the only one I remember.
I swore Little Bear and like Franklin had like a one episode together or something.
I don't know.
Remember Rupert, the white bear? He's like British.
No, you know too much about this show.
Yeah, you're scaring me a little bit.
That's good.
We haven't talked about video games.
Oh, okay.
This is just like,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, what would you like to say about video games?
There's another Call of Duty coming out.
There's another
right?
Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2.
Nothing really else to say about
There's a
it.
deep sigh on that one.
Why?
Because we've all played it already.
So? It's still fun to play.
Yeah.
I feel like Treyarch, like in their, I don't know, in their rage of sorts, because like people used to, say, oh, like Treyarch just makes all like World War One and World War Two, and they're like stuck in the past. So I think like now after all that criticism, they're kind of like, okay, well, like we'll like, you want like a modern warfare game? Like we'll give you a fucking modern warfare game. We'll make it in like 2050. I'm just like, yeah, you just went too far with it, I think.
Now you're just making Halo.
Yeah.
Because like it doesn't even look like gameplay. It looks like you just call in airstrikes and drones and robots and.
That's what a modern warfare would be, really.
Welcome to Call of Duty.
Exactly. No,
That's
but
right,
this
that's
is a
enough.
perfect forum for us to bring up medieval warfare,
Okay.
which was the greatest idea we've ever had in the history
Yeah.
of time.
Should we explain how we came up with that idea?
I guess so, yeah.
Alright, so we were working and we just came up with the idea.
Yeah. I mean,
It's pretty simple, self-explanatory. I don't know what you guys were expecting. No, yeah, we were working and we were talking about Call of Duty and how boring it is.
I don't remember having that conversation.
Well,
I think one of us was saying it was boring, and one of us was saying,
right, and I was
I'm still
defending.
having fun with
I
it.
was defending that I was still having fun with it.
I don't think so. I don't recall that.
But we said that it would be awesome if they made a medieval warfare Call of Duty game.
Yeah, like, seriously, just translate exactly what modern warfare is, but do it in medieval times with medieval maps,
I actually like where this is going.
and then just transform
Medieval
the
maps.
weapons.
Hold on. What does that mean?
It means that, okay, so instead of terminal,
Okay.
then we're going to get the horse barn.
Okay. So, are you saying that you can hide up in the horse cockpit to snipe?
Exactly.
To snipe people with
Yeah,
your bow and arrow.
you'll have, the big cart that's parked in there.
Right.
And you'll have a way to get in on the side and a way to get in, and then you can perch up in the seat and you can snipe people with your bow and arrow.
How big is this map?
Well, it's huge.
It's a horse barn.
I know, but since horses were the only real method of conveyance,
30
they
feet
were
by
huge.
24 feet.
They were bigger than airplane hangars.
So you're saying because we didn't need airplanes back then, horses were evolutionary larger? Okay.
Of course.
Well, it makes sense.
Have you ever seen a picture of a horse from medieval times?
No.
They're huge.
There you go. Because I couldn't take one. They were too tall.
So it's like giraffes, so just horses left over from the medieval times.
Exactly. So, but yes, no, the horse barn would be huge.
Yeah.
But you would just translate all of the weapons into medieval weapons.
Medieval weapons.
You'd have swords and knives and daggers and crossbows and bows and arrows.
It's like a crossbow would be like a sniper rifle,
Pretty close, yeah.
whereas the bow and arrow is a little bit more inaccurate, so it'd be like an assault rifle.
Right.
So what would like the kill streaks be?
No, this is where we're having
Yeah,
fun
this is
with
where
kill
we
streaks.
were trying to come up with the good ways to do it.
One of the best ones I was thinking of was like instead of a precision airstrike, you get a certain amount of kills. Fucking dragons just come in and just
right.
fire
So,
all over the
What about
land.
like those big like
Catapults.
Yeah,
catapults
trebuchets,
and like
that's
those
what
like
we're
big
using.
those big tower things that roll? And they have like all the
Oh, yeah, like in
People
Lord of the Rings.
inside?
And then
or in
So that could be called like Calling
Kingdom
the
of
Cavalry
Heaven.
or something. It's like
Right.
Yeah, like in Kingdom of Heaven.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, yeah.
So would like Salahadin be like the nuke of the game?
Yeah. No, remember the nuke was they throw the vial of
Bubonic plague.
Like it stops and goes into the animation, and they come running out, and they throw this vial of bubonic plague that hits where the other team is and goes.
But then also kills your team.
Yeah, I mean it kills everybody. Of course.
Bubonic plague.
I mean, if you get the nuke, everyone's dead.
Yeah.
Which I think is just awesome. I
Yeah.
think that would be the best thing.
I'm upset that they took the nuke out of.
Yeah,
Warcraft 3.
I guess. I don't know. I don't really care. I didn't really care about the nuke.
I don't really care about those games anymore.
I still play them.
I'm not gonna play Call of
But
Duty.
I don't play that many games, so
Yeah.
I'm more of a first-person shooter.
Well, I mean, like I'll play Black Ops, but it's something I'll definitely gamefly over.
Yeah, I think I'm going to gamefly that, and I'm going to gamefly Halo 4.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to buy either one.
Yeah.
And then for my third one, just Medieval Warfare.
Dude, I'm telling you, this was the second $1 million idea. No, maybe the third $1 million idea from this show. I mean, maybe we should change the name of the show to $1 Million Ideas.
Yeah, to the $1 Million Man.
Yes. Yes. Actually, I like that.
I like that too.
I think we should do that.
We've already gone through too many names, though.
Yeah, that's true. But, yeah, Medieval Warfare would be awesome.
Should we like document this day? Like this like idea is like copyrighted, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone who steals this idea on this day, August, what day is it? August 4th, 2012, we have the rights
To Medieval Warfare.
to Medieval Warfare and all other aspects
Of Call of Duty.
of Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, and Black Ops going forward from here in perpetuity till the end of time. So
That sounds like a real document.
it does. I mean, are you kidding me? This is a verbal contract. So deal with it.
I can't think of any other video games that I was like, I can't think of anything else that would like be like that's exciting coming out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, there's not too much that's really viable to talk about yet.
Yeah, I'm bored of.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited. I want to play The Last of Us. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
stuff like
Oh, yeah, you
that.
finally got a PS3.
Yes, I did. Excited. Told you that I only know 2 games.
Yeah.
Uncharted.
Have you played them yet?
Yeah, well, I played the first one.
Did you beat it?
But I haven't
What do you
played the
think?
second yet. That was fine. I thought it was Tomb Raider.
The second one's better.
Alright.
The first one's ending was pretty tight.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Zombies.
So like,
I mean, it didn't, like, change my outlook on life.
it should have.
No, it shouldn't, really.
I should have told you that the Spanish are nothing but a bunch of Walking Dead, blood-hungry, money.
Yeah, but you said change my... I already know that.
Well,
So it was nothing revelatory to me.
I don't know, man. Speaking of Revolution,
What?
I thought you would have got it from that.
I didn't get it.
The show Revolution. J.J. Abrams' new
Oh,
show.
that. I don't care about it. It really doesn't. It just doesn't do it for me, man.
Yeah. The Hunger Games. The like themed
It's just...
post-apocalyptic
I don't
Hunger
know.
Games.
You know... nothing about it screams this will last, first of all.
Yeah.
And it's a must-see. You know, Alcatraz sucked.
Did you watch all of it though?
No. I watched 2
I
episodes.
watched all of season 1.
Good job.
Yeah.
Way to waste your time.
Or should I say, I watched the complete series, I should
There
say.
you go, exactly. Yeah, I didn't even waste my time. I watched 2 episodes and said, nope, not going to make it. And I was right. As I usually am.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for the last season of Fringe.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be interesting. And I'm glad that they know that it's over, and they'll just pull out all the stops and just do it the way they want to do it. So
focus on the future timeline.
because the last couple of seasons have just dragged and been boring as hell.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think the shapeshifter thing was something they should not have done for every single season.
I know, exactly. I was not happy with that, but whatever. It's done after this year, so
How long have we been recording?
I don't know. How long have we been recording?
Hour and 44.
Jesus,
Good Lord.
fucking Christ! We're supposed to
We
stop
got like 2 podcasts out of this.
All right, guys, that was episode 1 and 2 of. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah,
let's go
probably.
wrap it up.
As 2 episodes, you want to do a 2-episode special?
No,
Well, yeah,
no,
we'll
this
do,
is just like
just do an extended opening.
All right, so this was the 2-hour premiere.
This is the extra stuffed,
extra stuffed, 3 stuffed,
double stuffed
dudes.
triple stuffed for your
stuffed.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Full of stuffed with $1 million ideas. Frankly.
Yeah. And guys, seriously, if you steal the ideas, their fingers will go missing.
Yeah.
No joke.
No joke.
Don't fuck with us.
Matt Rudy will lose some fingers.
We will fucking take it out on him.
We will take it out on him. So.
Alright, but like 2-hour premiere, special edition, collector's set, director's cut of 3 stuffed dudes. Do we got a Facebook or a Twitter thing? Let's make up some names right now, and we'll make them.
It'll be 3 stuffed dudes, right?
Right.
So,
Yeah, we'll have a Facebook and Twitter.
yeah. So
We'll
look
have
us
that.
up on
That'll come.
Facebook and Twitter eventually.
Yeah. Just type
probably not by the time you hear this even, but
I'm sure if you type in 3 stuffed dudes, something will pop up.
if you type that into your Google, you may not have found us yet.
Yeah.
Okay? And depending on what you see,
We're not responsible for that.
it could be us.
It could be us.
We don't know.
Yeah.
If you're impressed, it's definitely us. If you turn away in shame and shock, no.
Probably still
It's
us.
probably just Matt. By himself with his 2 other guys.
Which are turtles.
Which are turtles. Yes.
Basically,
Alright.
if you see turtles, it's us.
Yeah. Any turtle-related thing is
3 stuffed
guys.
turtles.
3 stuffed turtles.
dudes.
Hey, there we go.
There you
3
go.
stuffed dudes.
It's like stuffed turtles as in they were killed and then stuffed, or just like they ate a lot?
A taxidermy turtle?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, it's alliterative. I like that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should name ourselves after turtles.
Yeah. 3 taxidermy turtles.
Exactly. I'll be Michelangelo. You can be Donatello.
I went with that turtle route.
You can be Raphael.
I was thinking more famous turtles.
Like who?
Like,
The tortoise?
yeah, like from the tortoise and the hare.
Like I'm the tortoise.
Yeah. I'll be
You're Franklin.
Franklin. And Matt has no options left.
That's like, can I think of a 3rd famous turtle?
No.
No. We'll just call him Galapagos.
Yeah. Or so
I'll be
Darwin.
I'll be the turtle from fucking Dragon Ball Z. Master Roshi's turtle. Okay. No.
Whatever. Yeah, we don't know his name.
Yeah, I don't think he has a name.
Alright, well.
Okay. So,
Whatever. You guys listen. Yeah,
We're finally done, right?
We're wrapping up.
Really?
Yeah.
For real this time?
For reals.
For reals.
You listen
Okay.
to the Turtlecast, 3 Stuffed Dudes. And
Bye.
yeah, look us up on Facebook and Twitter, I guess. Bye.